Welcome back to Tech Reality Check. I'm Pranay, and today we're diving into what might be the biggest business story of 2025. A shocking MIT study that just dropped some serious truth bombs about AI investments.
And I'm Riya. Pranay, when you told me about this study, I honestly couldn't believe the numbers. We're talking about a 95% failure rate here.
Exactly. So picture this. Companies have dumped 30 to 40 billion dollars into AI this year alone. That's billion with a B. And 95% of them are seeing absolutely zero return on investment.
Zero. That's not just disappointing, that's catastrophic. What's going wrong here?
Well, MIT studied 300 AI deployments, interviewed 150 AI leaders, and here's the kicker. They found it's not about the technology, it's about how companies are using it.
So it's not that AI doesn't work.
Right? The problem is what they call the learning gap. Most enterprise AI tools don't learn or adapt like ChatGPT does for individual users. They're basically expensive static tools.
That makes sense. I mean, ChatGPT gets better the more you use it, remembers context.
Exactly. But corporate AI, it's like buying a Ferrari and using it as a really expensive paperweight. Companies are cramming these tools into workflows that don't fit.
And there's this new term I learned, workslop. Have you heard this?
Oh yes, Stanford researchers coined this. It's AI generated work that looks good on the surface but is basically garbage underneath. 40% of employees have encountered this in the past month alone.
So people are using AI to create work that other people then have to fix or redo entirely.
Bingo. It's actually making things worse. Instead of productivity gains, you get this downstream burden where colleagues waste time cleaning up AI generated mess.
Okay, but surely some companies are getting this right. What about that successful 5%?
Great question. The winners are doing three key things. First, they're buying specialized tools from vendors instead of building everything in-house. Second, they're focusing on back office automation, not flashy customer facing stuff.
That's counterintuitive. You'd think customer service bots would be the big win.
Right? But MIT found the real money is in eliminating business, process outsourcing, cutting agency cost, the boring stuff nobody talks about.
And the third thing?
They start small, single pain points, not company-wide transformations. They also empower regular managers, not just central AI labs, to drive adoption.
This sounds like a classic case of technology hype meeting business reality.
Exactly. And here's what's really scary. This could tank AI valuations. Investors are starting to ask tough questions about whether all this spending makes sense.
So what should companies do right now?
Stop the AI gold rush mentality. If you're thinking about AI, start with one specific problem, make sure your data is clean, and for the love of all that's holy, don't let your AI tools create workslop.
And maybe don't bet the company on the latest AI trend.
Bingo. Look, AI is amazing technology, but 95% failure rate tells us we are doing something fundamentally wrong. The successful companies treat this as business transformation, not just tech deployment.
Before we wrap up, any predictions for what happens next?
I think we're heading for an AI reality check. The companies that survive will be the ones focusing on real business value, not just cool demos. And honestly, that's probably a good thing.
Absolutely. Alright everyone, that's our reality check for today. If your company is considering AI investments, maybe start with that MIT study before you write any big checks.
Links to the research are in the description below. Hit subscribe if you want more unfiltered tech truth, and we'll see you next week.